Hi everyone, welcome back to Stats and Chats. I'm Bella.
And I'm Jason.
That was a big pause there, buddy boy. In honor of this week's Halloween episode, you'll be seeing part of my costume. It's a crown. It's a purple silver crown in case you're not watching this. And
I'm an AI-generated dad.
that was actually kind of funny. I'm sorry. Is your girlfriend on your computer in front of you?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, your other AI generated.
Yep.
But I'm Sophia the First, so this is my crown for Sophia the First, obviously. So, bang, bang, boom. Let's get started.
All right. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah,
Hey,
Loki has.
So, before we get into catching everybody up, I made
I don't like how you sound.
it's so our last episode was like a month ago.
Yeah.
And at the time, Vanderbilt University was in the news. And sure enough, 4 weeks later, 3 weeks later, whatever it's been, they're still in the news, their football team, because they're rocking and rolling. And we're going to get into them in a little bit. But I asked you if you knew where Vanderbilt was. And you said no. And I shared that Vanderbilt was in Pennsylvania. Vanderbilt is not in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And it's been bothering me ever since. I was thinking about Villanova, another school that starts with a V.
I like that name.
Is in
Villanova. You know, sorry, this is a really weird thought. Me and my friends keep having these conversations. Like, I don't know how it keeps coming up, but it's like almost every day that we talk about this at lunch. Like, names that would be cute if they weren't real things. Villanova, that would be a really pretty name. If it wasn't a school. I don't know what it means. I don't know what the school is, but like that's a pretty name, you know? Like if it wasn't the name of the school.
I can honestly say I've never had that conversation with anybody in my life. So no, I don't know what you mean, but it sounds really cool. Fun.
Okay.
Fun. Anyway, Villanova is in Pennsylvania and is a very pretty name. Vanderbilt, who likes to think of themselves as the Harvard of the South, I learned last week, that was new, is located in Nashville, Tennessee.
I see.
So anyway, I had to correct myself because it's been bothering me. I was mad at myself.
Angry.
Correct myself. It's bothered me ever since, and then we had to wait a month. So anyway, a lot going on. Busy month.
Busy. What is that from?
Busy. That is from.
Busy.
I can see him. I'll see the snowman. Right around the corner.
Good job.
According to hotpodmom.com, Christmas starts Saturday, I believe.
According to your co-host, Christmas starts Saturday.
Okay, well that too. So does that mean, are we decorating Saturday? Is that what's happening here?
Yeah.
Not full on. Not outside. Are we getting the tree out Saturday?
Oh, okay. No. Tree don't come out till after Thanksgiving.
Okay, I don't know. What is that accent?
Stop it.
Sorry, I'm fidgeting now too. Okay, so what are we decorating Saturday? We're undecorating.
Well, I'm decorating my room for Christmas. I'm putting my tree up in my room for Christmas.
On Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
This weekend.
And we got to take Jim the Grim down, obviously.
Yeah. Halloween decorations come down. And then also, I don't know, like all of like mommy's like fall decor goes away and all the Christmas decor comes out.
I mean, that's decorating, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That happens Saturday?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah.
Gosh, that seems early. All of it?
For you. Yeah.
I thought there was like a transition. I thought November was kind of a transition month.
No. Everything but the tree.
Everything but the tree.
But the main tree.
Okay. And outside.
Well, we don't really put that much up outside, so I don't know what you're talking about.
We've got some things.
Like what?
Lights. Oh, we've got
Lights
the
are already up there.
No, but we've got like the
Garland, I guess.
the
Yeah.
garland, the front patio stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, das ist gut. Oh yeah. What's that from? You don't know.
I don't know, but
Six
I'm
the
thinking
musical.
we're gonna Christmas carols start Saturday too. Christmas music.
Oh yeah. If that's the one thing that starts Saturday.
Okay, I think we need to wait on the Christmas movies.
No. No.
No,
No.
but-
No. Man. My friend. If you
But we
think,
can't watch like the best ones this weekend. Then what do we have to look forward to?
well, we're not gonna watch all of them this weekend.
Which is your favorite Christmas movie?
I love the Santa Claus
Oh, that is one of your favorites.
movie forever. Like I have a lot of favorites. Like I love Noel, I love Elf, but like the Santa Claus, I don't know why, but it just has like such a special place in my heart. Like just because like it's genuinely like it's just so like built for magic. Like I don't even know how to describe it, but like there's just so much magic in it. Like you feel like Santa's so real. And like,
Which of course he is. to all of our
obviously,
listeners.
but like that movie is just so like makes you just feel like Santa is like the most amazing person in the whole wide world.
It's a good one.
And I love that movie so much. And the Santa Claus 2 is so good too. I love that one too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put a pin in this one because we could go on and on, but I feel like we need to at least wait till past Halloween to dive into top 5 Christmas movies.
You never let me finish my thought. You married into the wrong family if you think that we are not going to start watching Christmas movies and listening to Christmas music the day after Halloween. Sorry, you're in the wrong place.
Is it gonna? Would it make you laugh if I told you I remember specifically being in the car with your mom and Grammy at some point, somewhere, sometime before you were born, and Grammy playing Christmas carols, Christmas music, and your mom complaining about having to listen to Christmas music all the time?
Okay, but like
That was a real story.
In her defense, kids changes you. It does.
How old are you? Anyway, yes, wearing a crown.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just thinking about the Villanova thing. All right.
Oh, that's a fire position.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt my head as much.
Oh, that's great.
Much better.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right. So the last month, new swim club.
Yeah. I like it a lot. You
want to tell everybody what the schedule has been looking like these days?
Yeah, so let's see. This is part of why we haven't done the pod in a month, because I low-key needed to get used to this because
you weren't the only one.
Yeah. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have morning practice from 5 to 6, and then I go straight to school. And then every day except Wednesdays and Sundays, I have practice after school. And that changes on the day, but like it's at least an hour and a half every day. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have dryland, so like weights. So yeah, that's my schedule. It's a lot, but I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I feel so productive now. Did not way back when.
It's good.
Let me go back to sleep.
It's good. Yes, so that's been a thing. But yeah, all things going well, and club meets start up in November, right?
Yeah, after states.
After states. So that's that. Then you got high school.
Yes.
We've got districts.
Yes,
this week.
So excited.
And then what's next?
And then regionals, and then states.
Regionals when? A couple weeks?
I have no clue.
Okay. That makes 2 of us. Sometime between now and the end of November.
Yeah.
Because states are also in November.
States are at the, yeah.
Right? Before Thanksgiving?
Middle of November? They're definitely before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Okay.
So middle of November.
So team dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Pasta dinner.
Yeah.
And then districts Halloween day morning.
Yeah.
And we knocked the last 2 of those out. And then what about school?
It's a lot of writing. That's
Classes?
all I have to say.
What classes? You want to give the rundown on the classes real quick?
No, I'm pretty sure I did that at the beginning.
All right. You're done talking about you.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway.
I'm ready to talk about my story.
All right.
Oh, wait. We should tell them that okay. So we also decided over our little break to change the format. So then, hopefully it's a little bit more entertaining because I guess someone wants me to stop yawning.
Well,
But
the audience has spoken.
Yeah. So we're going to start with quick hits, the same that we normally do, and then we each have a story basically. Yeah, into something that we found interesting. And then we each have 2 or 3 predictions. That's whatever we want to predict. So it's just kind of free for all, basically. So it's a lot more choice on our part, and then hopefully whatever we think our stories, whatever we make our stories, we're interested in, which hopefully makes you guys interested in. So
something cool and unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, instead of trying to eat the whole elephant every week, a few quick bites. That are interesting and fast moving, and then we all move on.
Yes.
All right. Dive in. Quick hits.
Yep.
Sweet. Start with Major League Baseball, the World Series. Rockin' and rolling, tied 2-2 after last night. Toronto beat LA 6-2 at Dodger Stadium. Vladimir Guerrero tagged Shohei Ohtani, one of our favorite players, for a 2-run homer, and then Shane Bieber allowed just 1 run over 5.5 before a 4-run 7th broke it open. Game 5 tonight is in LA. This series has been all the things so far, but with the series tied 2-2, the series is guaranteed to go back to Toronto after tonight. So, the question, who is going to win this World Series? Go ahead.
Okay. So, I think the Dodgers are going to win.
Okay.
Personally. And so my little stat, I guess, to back it up is in Game 3, which is the one with the 18 innings that went until 2:30 in the morning, which is just absolutely insane if you ask me. Obviously the Dodgers won that game. So that kind of shows their endurance and their resilience to the end, which I think is good. But the thing that I found the most interesting, that was in Game 3, the Blue Jays used a lot of pitchers.
Correct.
So they use 9 pitchers, 9 relievers.
Yep.
So I think that kind of the length of it kind of taxed their bullpen a little bit.
Yep.
So I think that kind of gives the Dodgers more of an advantage a little bit. So yeah.
You're going with the Dodgers.
Yes.
All right. I am going with the Blue Jays.
Okay.
I'm not fully confident on this one, but I'm going with the Blue Jays. So, a couple of things that stuck out to me. One, the series is going back to Toronto after last night's game, and it being tied 2-2. It's going back to Toronto. Toronto went 59-30 at home this season, the best mark in the American League. One of the reasons why they ended up in the World Series. I agree with all of your points after Game 3. I think last night kind of shifted things back toward Toronto a little bit. So they not only did they win, but they had their starter go over 5 innings, which gave their relievers a little bit of rest, which is good and definitely needed. The bats just keep rocking and rolling. So Guerrero.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant actual bats, like animals, and I was really confused for a second. I was why are you talking about
that? Would be confusing, although it is almost Halloween, so anything's possible.
Yeah, for real.
And they are playing on Friday, so
oh, that's kind of sad
in Toronto.
What if they have kids? They won't be able to take their kids
It is sad.
trick-or-treating.
It is sad. But
It's
it is the World Series, so I'm sure
Yeah.
they'll make up for it somehow.
My chemistry teacher,
Yeah.
he was telling us today how, well, he was basically saying how overtired he was because he has a baby
Ooh.
who's 4 months old.
Oof.
So his baby was like up all night, I guess, and then he was awake all night, and then he said he was very overtired, which is why we did like a very easy activity in his class today.
Did you tell him to suck it up? You were up at 4 a.m. and swimming at 5?
No. But sorry, this is why it leads back to Halloween, because he was telling us about how he's very excited to go take his baby for Halloween and get candy for the baby that he's just gonna eat.
Okay. And do we know the costume?
No.
Is it the traditional pumpkin?
Probably,
right?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
That's so basic.
I mean, first year, it's cute. I think you had that.
No.
You weren't the pumpkin?
I was the butterfly.
That was super
Don't
cute.
even pull that pumpkin on me.
Bella Butterfly. Butterfly Bella.
Yeah, it was so freaking cute. Oh, I said freaking already in our first pod.
There you go.
Well,
There you go. Anyway, back to the World Series.
sorry.
You digress. Yeah, so I think the Jays offense continues to be on fire. And I think, listen, it's best out of 3 at this point. So 1 game in LA, 2 games in Toronto. Man, I think the Dodgers have built something just incredible, but it might be the year for the Blue Jays. So I'm going Blue Jays.
Okay.
All right. College football. You want to take it or you want me?
Sure. So some upsets reshuffled the AP Top 25 again. Which is basically what happens every week. So
Big time.
Yeah.
Been a crazy season.
Ohio State held number 1. While some risers pushed into contention. I like that word. Sounds very ominous. November tiebreakers loomed across the Big 10, SEC, and Big 12. At least 10 head coaches have been fired since the start of the season, which is around $168 million in buyout, which is a lot of money.
A lot of money, man.
Isn't everything in football a lot of money?
It is now.
Which includes LSU's coach and Florida's coach. That happened. Florida was very recent, right?
It was the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. With conference championship games a little over a month away, the question is which riser is the most real, in quotation marks, and has the best shot to make the playoffs? Vanderbilt, BYU, or Georgia Tech? I'll go first. I picked BYU because, well, first of all, a lot of like the, what are they called? The like probabilities.
Yeah.
But like, it's not betting, but it's like, actually, I think it is betting.
Yeah. Props.
Yeah. A lot of them have BYU as like the front runner out of those 3.
Okay.
And because their offense averages 35.6 points per game.
Okay.
And their defense allows just 15.6 points per game.
Yep.
So that gives them a margin of victory around 20 points, which I think that's a really cool stat. And yeah, I think it shows, because like when I feel like, at least personally, like when you start going into playoffs and stuff, there are a couple games that are really tight, but I feel like for the most part, you kind of can tell who's going to win their games.
Mm-hmm.
So I think having like a larger margin of victory is really important.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like it. Good.
Thank you.
It's a good argument. I'm going with Vanderbilt. So
I was thinking about them, actually.
Yeah.
They were my second choice.
they looked really good last week. It was cool. College Game Day was there last week.
Yeah, you were telling me.
And it was very entertaining, including the $500,000
check.
Yeah. Pregame
Bro,
field goal.
Sorry, this is so random. Did you see some schools are starting to like have their football team, like the kickers on their football team are like having practices for people ahead of college game day when they go there? Like if they know that they're going to go there, the kickers on the college football team will hold like practices for students, and they can just come and like practice kicking.
That's pretty
football,
awesome.
which I think is like so fun, because like,
dude,
it could be you.
It's free money.
You never know.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so that was just something that I saw on social media, and I was like, wait, low-key,
I
like,
love it.
kind of smart.
I love
Kind
it.
of
It is
genius.
smart. All
Yeah,
right.
because it literally is like free money if you can do it. So like,
well, and I thought what was really cool.
so like, you got to be prepared.
The
Might be you.
student that kicked it last week, and the kick was fantastic. It was strong, and I mean, it could have gone at least another 10, 15 yards. They asked him what's the first thing he's going to do with the money, and he said help pay for all these classes and help his parents out. And,
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really cool. Anyway, Vanderbilt, they're 7-1. They do have a loss. They're top 10 for the first time since the 1940s.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
They've done it while playing teams in the SEC almost every week, which is basically a playoff level game every week. Already knocked off 2 top-ranked opponents, including Missouri. Strength of schedule ranks in the top 25.
That's good.
Compared to Georgia Tech, who's undefeated and has also looked very strong, but their strength of schedule is number 72. So not nearly as tough playing in the ACC. And then BYU, also undefeated, off to an 8-0 start. Looks great on paper, but their strongest games are still ahead.
Yeah.
The Commodores have had quality wins. They've had the tougher schedule so far. And I don't know, man. I think Vandy's got a shot. I'm rooting for him.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, next up, NFL Week 8 wrap. So, Week 8 spotlighted some early favorites: Kansas City, Buffalo, Philly, Green Bay, Baltimore, blah, blah, blah. You know, the usual. All posted statement wins with balanced offense and defense. In contrast, Falcons and 49ers fell a little flat, but the Jets got their very first win of the season, so if you're a Jets fan, must be a happy week today.
Something.
So after 8 weeks, who are the NFL's top 5? Can I please go?
Sure.
Mine are... Okay, they're going to be a little controversial. You're not going to like them, I'm telling you that.
I mean, this is a tough list. It's a tough list after 8.
I actually have a point for that. I think this season, it's so close. Like, there's so many teams that are so close, and I found that there are 10 teams in the NFL with 2 or less losses.
Wow.
Which is really close.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like at this point in the season, you kind of start to see the shift.
A little more separation.
Who's going, up and who's kind of just towing, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But, they're all, there are so many of them, with 2 or less losses, and it's like, okay, how are you supposed to measure this?
Even last week, Philly had to win.
Yeah.
They lost a couple of games in a row. Buffalo lost a couple of games in a row.
Yeah.
It's just Kansas City.
Yeah. It's just
the first 2 games of the season.
It's crazy. there are so many that are so close. And it's a lot of teams that haven't really been as relevant in the past. So I think that's so cool to see is the shift in okay, what teams are really taking advantage of the off season and using that to their advantage. And
their bye weeks too.
Yeah. Into my top 5. Number 1, I told you this last week, but the Colts.
Okay.
I think they're really, really good. I think they're underrated because if you think about Philly and Baltimore and the Chiefs, they have a lot of star players.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the Colts, it's a lot more of the whole team is doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think they kind of get looked over a little bit because they don't have that same star quality that some of the other teams have.
Sure.
But they're winning and they're playing well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get to that a little bit later in comparison to other teams, but I just think Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, they're playing exceptionally well.
You know what Daniel Jones' new nickname is, right?
No, I haven't heard this.
Indiana Jones.
That's cool. That's a really good nickname.
It's good, right?
That's a good nickname.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So my number 2 team, I have the Rams.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, this is part of it. Their second half of the season schedule is a lot easier than their first half.
Okay.
And they did really well in the first half.
Okay.
So I think if you're looking at okay, because I mean it's a little different than college football where like they want to win by so many points so that they can kind of increase where they're at in the top 25. It's not really the same. It's
Okay.
just like a win is a win.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna keep winning because their schedule gets a lot easier.
And they've already established. Okay.
Yeah, and then I also think because they just had their bye week, Puka Nacua can come back after only spending like 1 week out.
Yep.
Because he was
He
injured.
was injured, yeah.
So I think that's also really good. Their bye week kind of fell perfect in lining with that.
Okay.
Third, I have Green Bay. I think their defense. It's just like that's why they're winning so much. Obviously, I mean, you know,
yeah,
Mike Parsons. But
yeah.
I just think like they're keeping their opponents with a lot less yardage.
Yep.
So I think that's kind of helping them win more. I don't think it's necessarily their offense. I just think their defense is really good.
Yep.
So fourth, this is where it got really tough for me because there were like a lot of teams that I could have put here.
Yeah.
Fourth, I put the Lions. I think they're doing really well, but they have a harder schedule ahead of them in this next kind of half of the season.
Yeah.
So I think, but I also think that's when they rally.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like Detroit as a whole, like that's when they rally.
Yep.
It's like when they get to crunch time. So like,
yep.
I kind of I have high expectations for them because I feel like that's just like,
yep.
when they play, like
okay.
they know how to play.
Okay.
So fifth, I have the Eagles. Because they have this week, bye week. So that gives them some time to recover from some of the injuries that they've had on their team.
Yep.
But the reason I put them in the top 5 is like I was thinking about putting like the Bucks in the top 5.
Yeah.
Or potentially the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But I decided to put them there because they just know how to win. I've said this before. They're just like that is the culture of the team. Like they just know how to win even when they're not playing their best.
Yeah.
So like
yeah, those are big. That's a
big deal. Like you can have like the Chiefs some of the best players, but if you can't win when it's virtually impossible for you to win, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my thought process with that.
I like it.
Thank you.
Strong list.
Thank you.
And good reasoning. I like it. So let's see. 1, 2. We have 2 of the same teams in the top 5.
Okay. That's kind of what I expected.
But you had, but I like your arguments. I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to go 5 through 1.
Oh, okay.
So number 5, I've got the Colts.
They're not 5th. I'm sorry.
Hey man, they made my top 5 after I made fun of them the entire first month of the season.
Yeah.
So, they have the highest point differential in the NFL so far. 16 points. More than they've allowed. So that's amazing. And they're gaining 6.5 yards per play on offense. Their offenses look really strong. So very, very strong.
I'm curious to see who you put in the top 3 if they're your 5th.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you.
Can you hurry? Because I want to know.
Number 4, I've got Tampa.
Yeah.
I got Tampa.
Yeah.
I think it's...
They're better than the Colts, though. I'm going to have to disagree with you.
They have more experience. They have a good mix of experience and new, strong players.
Yeah. I think that'll help them in the playoffs.
Right.
But, I mean, this is our top 5 as of right now. So.
Yeah. No, agreed.
I think
they're top 10 in opponent yards per play. So defense is strong. And I think Baker Mayfield just has a chip on his shoulder, and I like players that have a chip on their shoulder. So, and he just seems to get better and better every year, and this is like the perfect fit for him. So I've got Tampa number 4. I too have Green Bay number 3, so I'm not going to bang the drum too much more because you already gave the reasons why. Number 2, I have Kansas City.
That's a hot take,
and I cannot believe because a month ago we were wondering if they were going to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I think they'll make the playoffs.
They got Rice back. Worthy's healthy again. Mahomes over the last couple of games has looked like Mahomes. Travis is dancing his
Did you
Tay
see
dance in the end zone after scoring touchdowns. I've seen this movie and I don't like it, but it's playing again. So I've got Kansas City number 2. And hey, I'm sticking with my preseason favorite, the Buffalo Bills, as the number 1 team in the NFL.
That's hot. That's a hot take right there.
And I think they will show it this weekend as they are hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. So those are my top 5.
Very different.
The also Rans almost in mine. I had the Eagles and the Lions both very, very close. Did not have the Rams on my radar. We'll see. I like what you said makes sense. So we'll see. All right.
Okay. NHL. Hee hee hee. My fave. It's back. So, early conference table setters are merging in the West. Vegas and Winnipeg. Winnipeg. Sounds like Winfred. Hocus pocus. They look sturdy in the East. The top cluster remains volatile. Volatile. I said that right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Great job saying that word.
It's so bad. It's so bad. The Panthers are, what is this? 5 wins, 5 losses, 1 tie. And they're 5 points behind the
1 loss in overtime, actually.
that sucks. 5 points behind the Canadiens, Penguins, and Devils in the Eastern Conference. So, question, is it time to start worrying about the repeating Stanley Time champions? You want to know my opinion?
Yeah.
No. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because they're a playoff team. Because they know how to win. Because they know how to get physical. So they're just going to push people. Like, I'm sorry. It's the first, 10, 11 games? That's nothing. That's nothing, my friend.
All right. So nothing to worry about.
How many games are in an NHL season? How many games are in an NHL season per team? 82 regular season games.
I was going to guess that.
That
should have said it.
That would have been a good guess. But they got nothing to worry about.
All right.
I'm trusting.
Okay.
I'm trusting.
All right. So
you're going to say, yes,
well,
time to worry.
I'm going to give some stats, and then I'm going to give my opinion. So right now, they are -6 in goal differential. They have 22 goals scored, 28 scored against. Not great. Their power play percentage is only 15%. The league average is 21. So not really getting it done in the power play. Penalty kill is 76% versus the league average of 80%. So they're not killing all the penalties yet. And the record is 1-3 in 1 goal game. So I agree with you, but I think that there are some clear areas to focus on.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about them.
I mean, 5-5-1. It's not exactly.
It's not great, but again, I don't worry about them.
Yeah.
Like, yes, obviously they have some stuff to work on.
Yeah.
Obviously they need to get a better record, but I'm not worried about them doing that.
Yeah. So, All right. No worries.
I mean, yeah.
No worries, Panthers fans. They're still ahead of the Lightning, for what it's worth.
About a thing.
All right, NBA.
Because every little thing. Okay, can I go?
Yeah.
Okay. So the NBA season is underway. Early rotations and pace are shaping the first week narratives. Keep an eye on second units and early injury management as national games stack up. So the question, the Bulls, 76ers, Thunder, and Spurs are all undefeated to begin the season. Are these the top 4 teams? And if not, who is and why? So, my opinion, I said most of them are in the top 10. They're all in the top 10 in my book. I don't think they're in the top 4. I didn't exactly dive deep into who's in the top 4 and who's not.
Yeah.
Because I don't care that much. But for what it's worth, I did figure out what team I think would be in the top 4.
Okay.
Do you want to take a guess?
Oklahoma City.
No.
You don't think they're in the top 4?
Well, that's not the team I picked.
Okay. No, I don't know. Spurs.
Well, Oklahoma City, they're the Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on there.
Oh.
I'm talking about a team that's
another
not
one
on
not on there. Okay, sorry. I misunderstood your question.
No, it's okay.
New York Knicks.
No. Miami Heat.
Really? Okay.
Yes. You want to know why?
I do.
So, they only have 1 loss right now. But they're averaging around 129 points per game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You're dropping your mic.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points right there. Like, I'm sorry, but like, and like, I mean, I don't play basketball, so like, I don't really know that much about what I'm talking about here because literally I've never played basketball in my life.
I mean, but we watch it a little bit.
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
WNBA.
obviously, but I'm just saying like position wise, like that kind of thing. But I feel like it's a very like, I mean, obviously you need defense because you got to stop them, but it's so back and forth.
Yeah.
Like the whole time.
Yep.
That like your offense has to be really good.
Yeah.
And obviously they have a really good offense.
Yes.
So, mic drop.
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
So my answer is no, I don't believe that these are the top 4 teams to start off the year. With a couple of pieces, specifics, and then I'll get to stats. It's great to see the Bulls undefeated to start the season.
Yes. Chicago
I like that. Also, fun fact: the head coach of the Miami Heat, Eric Spoelstra, is also going to take over as coach of the U.S. national team moving forward.
That's pretty fire.
Nice side job.
Yeah, nice little side gig.
Speaking of national teams, it is 100 days from the start of the Winter Olympics.
Ooh.
So, like, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, my top 4 to start the season as of this week, definitely the Thunder, undefeated 5-0, SGA, averaging 30 points in every game except for one so far, 30 plus. So it really seems like they're just continuing where they left off. I'm going to put the Cavaliers in the top 4 to start the season. They lost their first game. They won 3 straight after that. Defense is strong. Evan Mobley is starting the season with the highest usage rate of his career. I got the Nuggets in the top 4. They are 2-1 after the first week. Jamal Murray averaging over 30 points a game and 6 assists. And then the Spurs I've got in the top 4. Started 4-0. And they are just crushing it out of the gate. So those are my top 4.
Okay. Moving on to my top story because I'm actually so excited about this and literally I spent so much time planning and I'm so excited.
Do it.
Okay.
What do you got? I have no idea.
So, the question that I based my story off of is why are NFL kickers kicking so much farther this year?
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you. So it's a bit of like a research kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it.
Trying to answer the question. So, some background into this topic. On average, about 65 to 70 NFL games per season are won by a field goal. That shows about how important they are.
Yes.
And that's not playoff games.
Yes.
That's regular season games.
Yes.
So this is about 25% of all games in a season are won by a field goal. That makes them pretty important. Yeah. Like, let's be for real. 25%? So in 2024, the average distance of an NFL field goal was 40.2 yards compared to 36.2 yards in 2016. So you can see there's about a 4-yard growth in the average over 8 years. In 2023, there were 22 kicks over 55 yards. And in 2024, there were 28. So you're kind of growing how many people are kicking, or how many kicks, because not people,
Right.
it's kicks.
Right, right.
But how many kicks are over the 55-yard line? So far in the 2025 to 2026 season, there have been over 35 kicks that are over 55 yards.
How many were there last year?
28.
Wow.
And we're halfway through this.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insane. So this kind of, and you can see this when you're watching TV. You're like, these kickers are kicking from so much farther.
Yeah.
Even not, I mean, obviously, like, what's the Dallas kicker's name? He's pretty, like,
Can't remember.
He's really good.
Yeah.
The Kansas City kicker, also really good. So, like, but even the people that aren't as recognizable as them are still kicking from a far distance. So there is already the growth of 7 more kicks than there were last year over the 55-yard line. It's only halfway through the season, so that's kind of a lot. So during the preseason, Cam Little kicked the longest field goal ever with a 70-yarder. Obviously didn't count because preseason. Yeah, unfortunately, because that would have been epic. I don't know why it couldn't have counted, because, like, it's still a football game. But, you know, I get it, whatever. So my last little bit of background information is from 1970 through 2006, which is a period of 36 years. There were only 6 total field goals of 60 yards or more.
Okay.
So up until 2006, only 6 total field goals of over 60 yards. Obviously, kind of hard, right? This year, there have been 6 field goals of more than 60 yards through the first 7 weeks. So that's not even counting week 8.
That's crazy.
Insane. So this is kind of like what's going through my head, because, like, obviously, I mean, I'm watching it and I know kind of like what's the average distance. I mean, I know, like, because I watch a lot of football, like, what's normal, and I'm seeing, like, these kickers over and over and over again. They're kicking, like, from, like, the midfield, and I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like some of the stats behind that, because, like, obviously I can't back up the fact that they're kicking farther with my own eyes and be like, I'm seeing them kick farther. Well, like, here are the stats to prove they're kicking farther.
Yeah.
So why is there an increase in kicking distance? One of the big reasons that appears to cause this is because of the new kicking ball rule. I don't know if you've heard of this or not.
Not.
It was a rule that happened over the off season.
Okay.
And it was kind of under the radar, you could say.
Okay.
Because it also happened at the same time of the tush push.
Okay.
That whole thing was going on.
Yeah.
So it kind of wasn't talked about. It was kind of like secretive. I mean, not really, because you know, obviously, like, they release the rules. But
not everybody's paying attention.
Not everyone's paying attention, and the people that are, they're focusing on the tush push, trying to get banned. Like, don't be banning that.
They made all the news.
Yeah, exactly. So the old rule was that teams were given 3 brand new footballs on game day and had about 1 hour to break them in. And those were their 3 kicking balls for that game.
Yeah.
The new rule, each team is given 60 kicking balls at the beginning of each season. And this means that they have time to break it in so that the kickers can have a better feel for it. They can use it at practice. And something that I read that I thought was really interesting is, like, you know, the bumps on the footballs?
Yeah.
They can rub those out. It helps to give them a better grip on the football so that when they kick it, it can go farther and it's less likely to, like, slip around.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this kind of plays a big role. So I was like, okay, like, maybe they're just getting better, because, like, I mean, obviously you're seeing the growth. Maybe they're just getting better at kicking. Like, how does this really impact it? Well, several notable kickers have acknowledged that the difference that this rule makes. So Evan McPherson, who is a kicker for the Bengals, he would have gotten an NFL record kick in the game against Green Bay.
Okay.
But the Green Bay coach called a timeout just before the snap, so it didn't count.
Okay.
But he played for 4 years with the old rule.
Okay.
And this is his first year, obviously, with the new rule.
Yeah.
And he said it makes a big difference.
Okay.
So that's coming from a kicker who basically kicked an NFL record kick, which is kind of a big deal. But some kickers and coaches kind of just believe that every year kickers are just getting better. And so it's not that big of a deal. It's only helping players feel more comfortable. And the kicking distance is rather just due to the kickers getting better.
Okay.
So with this information, the major question that I have is, should this rule exist?
Mm-hmm.
What's the impact of it for teams? And how does it impact the players and like consumers? So like the audience as a whole. So my opinion was, I think it should exist. I think there's no reason why it shouldn't exist. Because it lets kickers reach their full potential.
Sure.
Because if they're more comfortable, like, it's just letting them kick the farthest that they can.
Yeah.
So I think it's better for them. And personally, I think it's a little bit more entertaining because, I mean, the difference is because teams are kicking from farther, they don't have to travel as far down the field to get to field goal range. Sure. So that means that more and more games, in my opinion, are going to be decided by a field goal because the field goal range is getting farther. Yeah. So this makes the game a little bit more exciting, a little bit more edge of your seat.
Scoring is exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I also think that it allows for a little bit more of consistent kicking. Yeah. Because, I mean, obviously, like, we've seen field goals get blocked, you know, it happens all the time. Or, like, it slips or someone hits it down, like, whatever. Sure. But I think, like, if they get a grip for the football, then they're gonna be more consistent kicking it. Yeah. And I think that will also help them probably during, like, when the stadiums are outside and there's, like, weather and stuff like that. Like, it probably helps them a little bit, with that. Yeah. And I think for teams as a whole, it helps them focus on preparing more and letting the kickers do their best. So it's a lot less of like, you had one job. Sure. Because in the past, like, they had one job, but they didn't get to practice with the kicking balls that they were going to use. So it's like, yes, you might be practicing on a worn-in football, but that's different. Yes. Than the pumped up ball that you're going to get on game day. So I think allowing them to like make it to their liking is a little bit more, I don't know. I think it's a good rule. I like it. And something that I did forget to add actually is that the team, once they get their 60 kicking balls for the season, they have to give 3 to the refs at the beginning of the game so that they can like approve it and review. So they're not just like Patriots deflating it. You know? Yeah. So like they still have to be approved. Yep. But once they get approved by the ref, then they get like a mark, and they can be used for a max of 3 games. So they're still like, they still have to rotate them out. They can't use the same 2 footballs for the entire season.
So once they use the 3, are those done?
They can use the 3 footballs for 3 games.
They can use the 3 footballs for the 3 games.
Or they can change it out if they want. Okay. But they can be used for a max of 3 games.
Okay, got it.
So it makes sure that they're not using the same ones throughout the whole season. Sure. Which, I mean, I feel like they are going to get more and more worn in. Yeah. Which, if they're not getting approved by the ref every single game, then it's a little different. Yeah. So, yeah. That's my story.
You have set the bar very high.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
So, like, I saw a video on it on Instagram, and I was like, is this real? Like,
it's really cool.
Like, because, you know, sometimes people are just, like, saying random stuff to try and explain stuff that's happening, and I'm like, is this real? So then I looked, and I was like, wait a minute.
Very cool. That's a great story.
So then I had to obviously say a story on it.
So I have one opinion question.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you. I like it. I didn't know half of that, so thank you.
Thank you.
It's clearly the change is a new advantage for kickers and teams.
Yeah.
You know, football is all about numbers, right? I mean, and history is all about numbers. Should there be some sort of asterisk or designation for kickers and records, especially distance records, that kind of marks in 2025, you know, these are the post new rule
Post-ruling.
records as opposed to the old records?
I mean, I think there should. I just don't think there's a wait, what's the word? Like, I don't think it's practical for them to, because I mean, then the guy who has the record is gonna have it forever. And like, I think the records being broken in themselves, I think that kind of shows the like transformation, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like the transition from the rules.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's complicated, but personally, I just don't think there's a practical way to be doing that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just say let the record be broken.
Let it ride.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. That's really cool.
Thank you.
That's very cool. I wonder how long it's going to go, how far it can go. I think it is more exciting. I think it makes the game more exciting.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like now you're on the edge of your seat because wait, they're at midfield. Oh, but wait.
Yeah, all of a sudden that line.
All of a sudden they can be kicking from midfield.
Line to go gets a whole lot closer, and it makes every play that much more important. I love it. All right, I'm going to dive into mine. So after reviewing some of the details from the 18-inning marathon a couple nights ago, I think that this is one of the most epic baseball games that's ever been played, and I'm going to tell you why. So obviously the Dodgers won 6-5 on Freddie Freeman's walk-off home run in the bottom of the 18th inning. So I wanted to dive into what are the true stats and all the numbers that support my theory.
That the Blue Jays are going to win?
No, that this is one of the most epic baseball games ever played.
Ah, I see.
All right, so 1, tied for the longest game by innings in World Series history. 18.
Actually?
Yeah.
There's been a game with 18 innings before.
No, there have been 2 in World Series history.
World Series history.
World Series history. Yes. You'll get more. It's the second longest by time in the history of the World Series. The other 18-inninger went for 7 hours and 20 minutes. This one went for 6 hours and 39 minutes.
Oh. The game's getting faster.
A little nugget about one of our favorite players, Ohtani. He reached base 9 times during the course of the game. 9 times. It is a single game postseason record. He had 2 home runs, 2 doubles, 5 walks, 4 of which were intentional.
That's great.
There were 19 combined pitchers. I think you talked about this a little bit earlier. 609 total pitches in the game.
109? That's crazy.
The number of pitchers and the number of pitches were postseason records. There were 37 runners left on base, the most in any postseason game.
That's insane.
Toronto used all 5 bench position players, 23 total players, including 9 pitchers. Los Angeles used 21 total players, including 10 pitchers. What games compare? So just a few in history that come close. 2018 was the last and only other game to go, World Series game to go 18 innings. It also included the Dodgers. It also happened in LA and lasted 7 hours and 20 minutes, like I shared before. That was in 2018. In 2005, Game 3 of the World Series between the White Sox and the Astros lasted 14 innings, with the Sox winning 7-5. At that time, they set the record with 17 combined pitchers, 482 pitches, 43 players used, with 30 left on base. Before that, you have to go back to 1916. World Series Game 2 between the Boston Red Sox and the Brooklyn Robins went 14 innings, where Babe Ruth had a complete game going through the extra innings. In 1916. Fun fact, I had never heard of the Brooklyn Robins.
Yeah, me either.
So the Brooklyn Robins were called the Robins from 1914 to 1931 in honor of their manager, Willie Robinson, who led the team to 2 pennant wins in 1916 that year and in 1920. Before that and after that, they were known as a little club called the Brooklyn Dodgers before they moved to LA.
Wait, so why is this just a Dodgers history lesson?
They played a lot of extra innings, but wait, there's more. A couple of key moments in the game because neither of us stayed up until 2:30 because we had to be up at 4. Freeman's walk-off home run in the bottom of the 18th came after 9 straight scoreless innings, which was the longest streak.
9 scoreless innings.
Yes.
So basically they were tied, 5-5?
Yes.
It was 5-6. It was the end of the score, right?
Yeah, it was not 6. Nope.
It was tied 5-5 at the 9th inning.
And it went all the way to the 18th without another run.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's actually insane. That's insane. Oh my God.
The 4 intentional walks of Ohtani forced, obviously, pitch around decisions and resequenced all of the late inning appearances from all the Dodgers because he kept getting walked and they wouldn't let him hit. Lastly, fun fact, put a bow on this game. Brad Paisley, you know who Brad Paisley is?
No.
Country star, singer?
No.
Okay. He's a country star, singer. Huge Dodgers fan. He sang the national anthem the other night.
No.
Guess who sang the national anthem before the 18-inning game in 2018? Brad Paisley.
Okay, so basically he's not allowed to sing the national anthem
anymore. In fact, he has sung the national anthem for 4 World Series games, and all 4 have gone extra innings. So there you go. A little bit of history the other night in Los Angeles.
That's crazy.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Predictions.
Can I go first?
Please.
This one, you know who you are.
Oh my. Okay.
It's a listener.
Oh, okay.
He knows who he is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think this weekend the Bears will beat the Bengals.
I'm not that confident.
You know who you are.
I hope.
And my other prediction is that the Bills will beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
All right. That's it.
Yeah, that's my 2 predictions.
All right. I hope you're right. We've got one overlap. Prediction number 1, college football. So Saturday night, Oklahoma goes into Rocky Top to play Tennessee. Number 18 versus number 14. Tennessee is favored by 3.5. Oklahoma will win that game. They've got to get into the red zone. Oklahoma's offense is converting 100% of red zone opportunities so far this year, number 1 in college football. Sunday at 4:25, the Bills host the Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored by 1.5 as of recording time. The Bills defense allows 20.9 points per game. The Bills lead the series 30-26-1. Yeah, and I think they take this one and remind the Chiefs and everybody else who the best team in the NFL is.
Okay. Well.
Poll question? Pretty simple. Who's going to win the World Series?
Okay. Follow us on social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Threads, I guess. I know you like that.
Threads is awesome.
It's weird.
It's so good.
Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. I think that's it, right?
For all
I'm a
things
little rusty.
father-daughter, sports, and life.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.